hope that what I'm channeling gets to you in some way and that you can apply it to your life in some way, or maybe even to a question that you had, because if you're here, I know that there's doubts in your life, just as in mine included. I believe we were sent here as human reincarnations to share our truths, to help each other out, to advise each other out, to not do it. That's why I don't do personal readings. I don't do appointments. I'm here to channel what needs to come through my throat for my own personal healing, and then project it outwards to whoever needs to listen it timelessly in their moment. I have beautiful friends that lend me their tarots because we all practice tarot together just for fun. Not really basing our decisions on that, but it's just fun, and it helps us to listen to each other more than advising each other. The advice comes through each of our own subconscious minds, and we're here to hold space, yeah, anyway, artistically or logically. There's no wrong or right. Big message for the collective this full moon is to create with compassion to yourself first. And if that means creating on your own, so be it. If that means collaborating, then harmoniously listen to each other. That's a big message. These are your piles. Whichever one calls to you will be down in the description box below. 1, 2, and 3. I will see you in your choice. Hey there, pile number 1. Here is your spread. Let's see what you got. First card is, wow, beautiful. Look at all these fragments coming together, because that's what it is for me. Coming together. Maybe the completion of a cycle here I'm sensing, because of the things that are coming up together to have closure on something. Besides, we have number 18, and that equals 9. 9 is completion of the cycle. So if you were doubting whether to incorporate some pieces together because you're doubting that maybe it's not real, or maybe it's just your imagination and you're feeling alone in that decision, think about it twice, because next we have the blueprint. So whatever blueprint you live in the planet is gonna be regarding to working with children or your family. I'm hearing, and because of the obvious, right? I have a lot of children here, and look at that beautiful crown chakra just being caressed by this little being. I think you tend to not trust people, and now it's coming out together like, oh, these little creatures want to be actually in my service. This could also be your spirit guides or family or children coming up, or a future job with children. So you apply it to however you feel it. Yeah, look, we have birth is normal. I trust my body. Birth is normal. I trust my body. It tells me that change is everything in this human experience, and that trust is key to you navigating this with fluidity and with an open heart, with trust, because you've learned to isolate before, and now you're having all these people, these blessings coming around you, and it's hard to believe it, and I get it, because your blueprint has left a lot of trauma and hurt, but now it's time to communicate and join frequencies. As you see the frequency here, because you gotta trust your body, that your body will tell you whenever something's off, and that's all we have for as long as our human, skin and bone vessel. Learn to trust our nervous system, how our stomach's feeling, how our heart's feeling, how our glands are reacting to certain energies in certain people, and not that anyone is bad or good people, it's just the vibration, it's different, and you are finding out that your vibration is attracting now what you are, and it's hard because of all that you've been through. Group number one is it's hard to trust, and you've really learned to disassociate, but look what we have next. Firefly. So the air element, again, communicating and harmonizing the frequencies with these group of beings that are in your service now. All you've known is your traumatized self, and it's hard to be and receive joy, and to just fully trust experience and let yourself go. Firefly. Yeah. Sparking in between all of that darkness, and the air element means ancestors. So I'm hearing, like, if you're ready, pray or meditate, call upon your guides or your one ancestor, your one spirit animal. This is spirit animal deck, so Firefly might resonate with you. And the last card we have is decaying, refuge, caretakers. So with the word decaying, for me, it means that things are changing, decomposing to create space for new stuff. Just like in this old house in the forest. Yeah. And it's creating space, as I said, which could mean also for some of you it's creating a refuge to be in the space. Pilgrimage is coming up. I'm hearing the caretakers here is about the children that I was telling you. So if you're planning to go into that for the future, or right now you have a project that has to do with holding space for children, for creating refuge for that hurt child that is also as well, not just in the communities but inside of you. There's a hurt, isolated child, and we all live with our isolated, traumatized child selves. We gotta see this child and welcome it and let it create, and let our isolated child that they always have a refuge in our hearts, that it's okay to accept whatever happened, and as adults now be responsible of transmuting that trauma every time it comes up, because it's never gonna stop coming up. This happens collectively. It's gonna keep coming up, and just touch our hearts, have compassion. And if we are triggered by people, have compassion for them, because inside there's a hurt child. Understanding is key for this full moon, if anything is going around your family too. Understanding and being compassionate about yourself is also a message and key for this full moon. So if you have to isolate, don't feel guilty, because you always have your guides and your subconscious to breathe and tap into. tapping into yourself, intuition, and spirit. That's all I have for you, group 1. Enjoy this full moon. Let me know what resonates in the comments. Did the child self resonate? Did having children resonate? Does a career with children resonate? Let me know, because I'm curious to know and hear and listen to you guys. Thank you. See you next time. Hi, group 2. Here is your reading. Let me know what resonates in the comments of any of these 5 messages, of this 5 card spread, please. If one of them resonated, let me know, because that means I am tapping into collective Akash, so I want to know. Look at this beautiful bear. And the first thing I saw, lots of you work with fire medicine, so medicines that you smoke, medicines that you turn on fire to smudge around, just in general, fire. Some of you make teas, everything that alchemizes with fire. I'm seeing it's a key for you this full moon. If you want to detox, teas, yoni steams, steaming your face in eucalyptus in a pot, everything that has to do with that, because look, he's taking care of his throat as well. Look, he has a little cooking glove. Yeah, anything with fire, you know your potions. I'm sensing you already know who you are out there. You know your potions, and that is going to be key for this full moon. Look, the balance between the fire and the water, between these two black and white little beings, which I feel as yin yang, feminine and masculine, aligning and balancing, and the alchemization of these elementals is going to be key this full moon. If you just want to turn some incense on like me, then go ahead. It's going to be very calling to say your mind, body, and spirit coming together, and like repairing, replenishing, your vitalizing body, mind, and spirit. I feel your mind is very active right now, more than the spirit and the body, but all is good, because you are about to balance, you're about to smoke one, or you're about to have some delicious tea in bed. That's gonna be key. If you were planning to go out, maybe reconsider staying in. Here we have crown chakra. Yeah, body, mind, and spirit coming together. Mind is so active that you gotta balance exactly that. Your mind, your crown chakra, that unlimited self, and know that there's nothing to be worried about. You're not gonna be hated if you don't go to that party, or whatever. If you even believed or cared about what people think about you. If you don't, great. But the crown chakra is key here. You meditate, you do your potions, you work with your steam, take a hot shower, whatever. I feel like nurturing and taking care of yourself for this full moon is gonna be key, as well as maybe try some craniosacral massage. I heard spirit advice. Yeah, because that is gonna get you out of your mind for a bit and bring the energy down to your body, to what needs to be, taken care of. Let me see. What are the strength types? Personally, the strength types. Wow, this affirmation. There's only a demand of strength that you already possess. You already know how to take care of yourself. Everything that comes to you as challenges or anything like that, you already know how to manage. And that's gonna be key for this moment. Knowing and trusting that you already know how to meditate. It might not be a regular meditation. It might be reading. It might be listening to music till you fall asleep. It might be so many things, that you can balance your crown chakra with. And the strength that you already possess is gonna be born. It's gonna be not even that, because it's already been in you, because you already possess it. You're just gonna be reminded, and it's gonna surge up and open your crown chakra to tell you that yes, you can do this. You don't have to follow the crowd and go to that reunion or give energy to this group of people, to the circles that don't align anymore. And you are aware of that if you have to stay home and maybe even not see your loved ones, your very close people, it's okay, because whoever's meant to be with you, it's gonna be with you. Your soul group, your soul tribe, you already possess. You already are surrounded by them. So whoever they are, they understand, and they're not gonna stop talking to you because you decide to love yourself, basically. We have the swan. Let's read this one. So, I'm feeling with just my channeling for the swan that this is going to be about some shadow work and seeing what you need to get rid of. Even that might be cutting some relationships, but it always comes to the internalization of your own being and your reflection, and seeing what did the person or the circle that you left emotionally expressed that made you step away, because you're gonna step away from those same qualities reflecting inside of you. You need to leave that inside of yourself and concentrate on that. That's why maybe you need to isolate a little bit and work on your crown chakra and see your fragmentation, see your parts of you that are the parts that you don't like in others, that you've retrieved from, and apply it to yourself. And even if that means that you stay with it and it's kind of sad, that's gonna be a lot of work this full moon. You already know that full moons transmute everything we don't need. So let's read about the swan card. Effortless creativity, sensitive mystic, elegant power. Wow. Yes, mystical crown chakra again coming up. If you're interested in the ethereal, then go ahead and read, watch videos about it, and let me know what you dream. Maybe after watching this video the next morning, I would love to see in the comments what came up in your dreams, because you guys, group 2, got a mystical vibration coming up, surging this full moon. The swan represents heightening creativity. In Hindu mythology, the goddess Sarawati, the embodiment of language, creativity, and artistry, rides on the back of this graceful creature. The swan is ready to take us there, to the fluid realm of writing, creating, and reflecting. Yes, reflection coming up again with that swan reflecting on the water, right? This potent and healing energy is not to be taken for granted or taken lightly. When the swan card appears, your soul is calling for attention, for solo time. Wow. An inner voice is waiting to be heard, and inner vision is likely to be revealed. Yes, just what I was feeling coming through this card from the beginning. And it so aligns with your solo time, taking care, with aligning all of your fragments, with working your crown chakra. Solo times includes meditation. Solo time can be just being by yourself, staring at a wall, thinking and thinking and thinking, and having the wheel going and going, and that is solo time, and that is considered meditation, because you are recharging. by being on your own, by listening to yourself and accepting all of this anxiety, by being present with your anxiety, you are opening your crown chakra. So yes, not to be taken lightly, as the book says about the swan. You are doing the work. So congratulations, group 2. Okay, we have balance, out of balance, and what to bring into balance as the 3 points at the end of this card. So when in balance, for those of you that might doubt that you are already balancing, the swan is in balance when you have infinite creative power going on. So even thinking of a project or creativity, creating something, even though you have not maybe physically worked on it yet, you're already in balance because you're creating. When out of balance, agitated, snippy, lacking vision. Some things to think about. Are you restless? Do you remember your dreams? Your vision? A lot of vision boards I'm hearing for lots of you. It's going to be so helpful if you want to start one soon. To bring into balance, solo time and writing. Ooh, I already knew that lots of you love writing and reading, and that's the same thing. Creating music, poetry, pieces of art that have a description to them. Yeah, all of that came up right now. Junction, growth, respect. The garden, the way you water your garden. So steam and water and fire element are coming up a lot. But I mean, that's how you make every healing potion, right? Soups, teas, infusions, etc. If you grow, for example, your own weed, your own flowers, everything that is medicine, it's gonna be key. If you literally have a greenhouse, awesome for you. Because that's the right place to go meditate or think about stuff or be isolated or read a book, listen to a song, channel a song, hum yourself to sleep, be around the birds, because all of that carries a lot of codes and energy for you. So this full moon, consider being on your own. If you live somewhere where you have a space, a garden, then that's the right place. Look no further outside of that. Look inwards. That's all I have for you, group 2. Let me know which of these 5 cards resonated on the comments. And remember, your dream. If any one of you dreams something, let me know. I might share a dream if it resonates with me, with you on the comments. See you next time. Hi, group 3. You chose this reading, and let's go ahead and dive right into it. Oh, are some of you considering to go on an adventure? It could be also an internal adventure, like wandering upon your subconscious, like going into hypnosis, getting this new past life regression. I don't know, but this book for me is the Akash. Akashic records have a lot of information collectively. Making sure that someone asks for only their own Akash is key for this type of meditations and services that you can look around and find anywhere, even guided videos here on YouTube for free. Or literally you want to go somewhere, some new spots. I'm not sensing a long-term traveling here, but like a new spot that you want to go ground in. Let's look further, because we have Star Seed. Yeah, they are cash, definitely. Spirit is coming through here, coming down the ladder. It's not you looking up the ladder to go somewhere is spirit coming through you. You might be channelers, you might be readers, you might be Reiki healers. A lot of you out there might be energy aligners, hacen limpias, etc. But yeah, you are receiving a huge download, and look, it might be too heavy for you, so go ground. Please ground yourself. Eat some nuts or something like after and before the meditations. That's gonna ground you. Eat some roots, some beets, for example. That is gonna ground you, because your body is key. Your body cannot be not taken care of. Be careful, because you tend to receive a lot and you're just like, yeah, I'm a trooper. I'm gonna go and the adventure, and I can hang on to all of this. But take care of yourself, especially your masculine, which is the logical side that is gonna take the actions, because this is the right leg of this being, and the right side of our bodies are the masculine side, which is also action taking. So if you need to first meditate and heal your wounded masculine for a bit, because it never ends, right? So to do it more often for a bit every day, then beautifully you can compassionately take this information as a starseed you are and have always been, and reach out to your spirit team, God, goddess, whatever you believe in. The affirmation we have here, oh, is beautiful. Any discomforts now are temporary. My body is working hard, and this will all be worth it. That's exactly what is going on. Your body is working so hard. Look at it. Look at the little band-aid. And this was just pulled out, guys. I didn't pre-read this. I just literally shuffled all the decks right now when recording, and I see the congruence of polarities. I see everything coming together for you guys. It's not just a guess. I'm just a channel. I hear, I speak it, but you have the answers. This is just a sign, let's say, a confirmation. These are affirmations. So this is confirming the card that you got. Spirit is saying, yes, take care of your body, because you can hold on to all of that, but you don't have to anymore. You're used to it, but you don't have to carry the world on your shoulders. You are powerful. You have it in you. You are not weak, for sure. And remember that the discomfort of losing control and letting go and just flowing is gonna be temporary, and you're gonna feel grounded. The black egg, yes, ancestors are coming up here. As I said, ancestral knowledge, Akashic records, you can research it. Look, contain hot air. Grump, grump, grump. Contain hot air. Air is the element of ancestors. They speak through us through the wind. It's the less solid element, air comes from up there, and this is kind of contained, and you might get grumpy and be like, I want to know it all. Oh, I want to have control. I want this information because I deserve this information. But it's contained in your belly probably, so take care of that hot air containing you, because it can be a little bit unbalancing sometimes. Let's read the black egg here. I'm already feeling that this is going to be about you shedding your skin and death and rebirth. The ethereal element is present with the circle, so it goes beyond and above air. It goes to ether, which is the Akash. Speaking from an authentic voice, the truth. The black egg contains one of life's essential treasures, the truth. Inside of it resides no confusion, excuses, small talk, noise, or lies. Not even white ones, not even white lies. Guys, this is gonna be like purely clarity. This living and breathing vessel harbors only that which rings true. When this essence is in balance, we speak slowly and clearly. We are drawn to activities like writing, reading, teaching, singing, or perhaps public speaking. Sound draws us in. Books draw us in. The concept of truth itself draws us in. We start asking questions like, what do I know to be true about myself? Whew. Akashic records, personal ones. Remember to ask for only yours, because if you ask for just records, everything's gonna come and it can be overwhelming. So personal truth of who you are. And what do I know and what is true about the world? When the energy of the black egg is not yet assessed, we speak from an unsure place. We say things others want to hear, gossip, or repeat. Stories to justify our subpar behavior. We might even try to convince ourselves that we have no inner truth at all. The energy of the black egg hovers and waits for us to reconnect. It is available at every moment, in every situation. It's the epicenter of truth, the birthplace of voice. This full moon, really ask what's going on. Maybe go on a little ride on your own. Maybe go somewhere that you can be alone and in quiet. If that means that you have to go to a library, for some of you, I would highly recommend. With funny enough is the ethereal Akashic records energy place, a library. That's how people envision the Akash, as a big library of the world. So yeah, that's coming up. For some of you, you love reading, so it's gonna be no trouble for you. But you can might as well just be in your room and ponder upon these things. If you need to speak up some of your truths and you're afraid, I would recommend, as it says right here, writing a letter to the person. Sometimes we don't feel comfortable saying it face to face because the person might be, let's just say, out of balance and very sensitive when they speak. And when it comes to hear, to listen to others with respect. So let's just say that for some of you, it's gonna be better to write it, practice it, and then say it. Give a full phone call or whatever you feel comfortable this full moon. And it doesn't have to be in the full moon. It can be after the full moon. This is just what I recommend doing, the process of it, But that is all I have for you, group 3. Let me know which of these cards resonated. Let me know. I mentioned before, whatever dreams come up, because you, as well as group 2, have a very mystical, ethereal energy reading. So I'm asking for a keyword or maybe something you want to mention of the dreams that you have tonight. And then I will share some of my dreams, if I remember them, in the comments with you guys. Thank you for visiting this channel. I always appreciate. Thank you to all of you who are recently subscribing to me. I really appreciate with my heart. And I do this for the collective and for total harmony. Nos vemos. Por eso canta, abre el alma, la garganta.